When I got off the plane, I didn't even know what to expect.
Mais dépêchez-toi, je suis...
At home I go to a Jewish day school, but people aren't as into their Judaism. But here, everyone came because they wanted to be here. Everyone's so into their Judaism and really wanting to make their connection stronger to the land, so it's really an incredible community.
I went to public high school. In a public high school, I really forgot a lot of the values that I had learned in Jewish day school. And so coming to Israel and learning secular things and Jewish things in like Jerusalem, the place where every Jew like wants to be, it was just amazing to be able to be Jewish and feel Jewish.
Shabbat in Jerusalem was amazing.
I'm not just a visitor in the land of Israel. I'm part of like the Israeli nation as the Jewish people as a whole.
It's so important to volunteer because there's a lot of poverty here in Israel, more than many would expect.
We're volunteering at a soup kitchen to help the needy and serve them food for lunch.
Living in Jerusalem has been literally life-changing because you're surrounded by Jews and it's the only place where Jews are the majority, and you always have something in common with somebody else.
Living on the Chavah was a very interesting experience because it wasn't just Americans. There was people from France, Ethiopia, Israel, Russia, Ukraine, and they all come from all over the world just to live in Israel, and they're doing the same thing that we are, and they're learning and they're making friends, and it was really nice meeting them.
Living in the Chavah is really cool because it's like you get a chance to get a taste of what college is going to be like. Living with dorms, having your friends just next door, and going to sleep after your homework or when you choose to.
There's been tons and tons of highlights for me on this trip because Char is amazing, but I'd have to say that one of the most amazing trips was to the desert.
The sunrise on Masada was the most amazing thing that I have ever seen in my entire life, and I thank Tri for bringing me here.
We are digging for artifacts from 2,000 years ago. There's a civilization here, and we are finding pottery shards and animal bones and finding out about them.
We're going to ride bikes.
In sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife, in 525,600 minutes, how do you measure?
C2C.
Ghana really shows us about teamwork, and it really shows us about responsibility.
Learned how far I can push myself and to not give up.
Your teachers are really nice, you get to know them, you talk, you really, if you want to know, if you want to learn something, then they'll teach you that. So
redefine them and make them into functions. Circle, x squared plus y squared equals 16.
At home, it's more of a formal relationship between us and the teachers, but here it's like we go by a first name basis with them, and it's really nice.
You end up where you're supposed to with your school and where your school needs you to be.
ICC was the most important class on this program. ICC really enhanced my knowledge of Israel's history and the history of the Jewish people, and really strengthened my faith in Judaism and my history.
The 5 Majikim are like one of the most amazing, remarkable group of people that I've ever met, and they've transformed from just a 5 group of strangers into mentors, to best friends, to like older siblings and people that we can really talk to.
They're good!
Why do you like them?
They're crazy!
We're all crazy.
The friendships that I've made, I can't even compare them to other friends because it's such a diverse group of people.
Just learning about all these different ideologies and responses has definitely left me with more questions than answers, but I really think that's the point.
And it is the best experience I've ever had. 2 months in Israel is the greatest decision I ever could have made. I'm a senior and I wouldn't have wanted to be any other place my senior year. Israel's the best.
Definitely feel a higher sense of meaning to my Judaism that I'm going to take with me to college. It's something that I want to look for in my college, a Jewish community that I belong to.
Just by being here away from home for 4 months, I've matured so much and I've learned so much about myself in relation to Judaism and how I want to have my household when I get older.
The semester was amazing. Zach actually was wonderful about being in constant communication with me, both by email and by phone, and shared his experiences. Seeing him was just, I was so excited. People at home ask me, and I've said this since my daughter was on trial in 1997, I said, of all the Jewish education dollars that you spend, this is probably the best place to spend them.
Tri and USY High combine the best of the camp experience, experiential education, with an Israel experience and academic learning with incredible challenges and fantastic experienced staff, all while living in Israel and living the Jewish calendar.
It's not like I'm taking something home with me, like I'm taking home me. I'm completely different thanks to this trip.
It's an amazing experience. It's one of a kind. You can't do this at home. You can't have the same connection to Israel. You can't have the same friendships at home, and you need to come here and live it.
Tichon, Ramah, Yerushalayim,